service. Now we begin a new drama serial. Charles Dickens' novel, Oliver Twist, has been dramatised in 6 parts by Nigel Bryant and stars Edward Long as Oliver. The story begins in a workhouse in the English Midlands in the 19th century.
It's nearly there.
Oh, come on, dear. Keep the going.
Be here all night.
It's coming.
Right. Get your blankets.
Oh, hurry up. Oh, blanket.
Get up, pickle and drink. About time. There's a boy.
It's a boy.
Cry. Come on, damn you, cry.
Didn't want to breathe.
Oh.
Can't blame him, really.
Come on, you tiresome child. Cry. Take him, Sally. All the burden upon the parish.
Oh, please, darling. Let me see the child before I die.
You mustn't talk about dying yet.
Listen, dear, no. If he's lived as long as I have and had 13 children of her own and all of them dead but 2.
And they're in the workhouse with you.
She'll know better than to take on like that. Think what it is to be a mother. There's a lamb. Let me see him. Oh, here it is. Oh dear. I think it's all over, sir.
I dare say. And the parish will have to pay for the funeral. Yes, all over by the expense.
Poor dear.
Needn't bother sending for me if the child cries, Sally. Very likely it will be troublesome. Give it a little gruel if it is. She was a good-looking girl. Where'd she come from?
She was brought here to the workhouse 3 hours ago. Found lying in the street, she was. But she looks a good way. The shoes is worn to pieces. Where's she come from? And where she was going to? Nobody knows.
The old story. No wedding ring, I see. Oh, well, time for dinner. Night, Mrs. Thingamy.
Night, sir. That's it, lovey. You have a cry. I would if I was you.
Happy birthday, Oliver.
What have I done?
Nothing but trouble since the night you was born.
The parish spends 7p halfpenny a week on you.
7p halfpenny of decent people's money.
It'll be the coal cellar for you, you ungrateful wretch, the coal cellar.
Mrs. Munn?
Oh, yeah, is that you, Mr. Bumble, sir?
Get upstairs, Oliver, and wash yourself directly.
My heart and heart, Mr. Bumble, what a delight it is to receive you, sir, surely. Don't get her, Oliver. God's my life, it's the beadle.
Mrs. Munn?
Come in, Mr. Bumble, sir.
Do you think it's proper conduct, Mrs. Munn, to keep the parish beadle a-waiting at your door when he comes upon parish business concerning the parish orphan?
Now, don't be offended at what I'm going to say, Mr. Bumble, sir. You've had a long walk, or I wouldn't mention it. Will you take a little drop of something, Mr. Bumble?
Not a drop, not a drop.
A little drop with a little cold water and a lump of sugar?
What is it?
It's what I'm obliged to keep a little of in the house, to give the infants when they ain't well. It's gin. I'll not deceive you, Mr. Bumble. It's gin.
You give the infants gin, Mrs. Munn.
Oh, bless them, that I do. Dear as it is, I couldn't see 'em suffer, sir.
You are a humane woman, Mrs. Munn. I shall mention it to the board. I drink your health.
Oh.
And now, about business. The child as was baptised Oliver Twist is 9-year-old today.
Bless him.
And notwithstanding an offered reward of £10, notwithstanding the most supernatural exertions on the part of this parish, we have never been able to discover who is his father or what was his mother's name or condition.
How could it have any name at all, then?
I invented it.
You, Mr. Bumble?
I, Mrs. Munn. We name our orphans in alphabetical order. The last was a S. Snuddle. I named him.
Oh.
This was a T. Twist. I named him.
Oh.
The next will be Unwin, and after that, Wilkins.
Oh.
I've got names ready-made to the end of the alphabet.
Oh, you're quite a literary character, sir.
Perhaps I may be. Perhaps I may be, Mrs. Munn. Oliver now being too old to remain here in the junior workhouse, the board have determined to have him back in the main house, for he is old enough now to earn his keep and cease to be a drain on the public purse. So I've come to take him there. But let me have him at once.
What's your name, boy?
Ow!
Answer, boy, and bow to the board.
The board, sir. Which board?
The board, boy. This lady and these here gentlemen.
Well, what's your name?
Oliver Twist, sir.
Listen to me, Twist. You know you're an orphan, I suppose?
What's that, sir?
Boy, the fool, I thought he was.
Hush. You know you've got no father or mother and were brought up by the parish, don't you?
Yes, sir.
What are you crying for? What can the boy be crying for?
I hope you say your prayers every night like a Christian and pray for the people who pay to feed you and take care of you.
Yes, Mum.
Well, you've come here to be educated and taught a useful trade.
So, you'll begin to pick oakum at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Dinner time at last. What have you first today, Johnson?
Pork, sir, with apple sauce and stuffing.
And a selection of vegetables, I trust.
Of course, ma'am.
What are you staring at, Twist?
Why, the half-wit.
Waste of parish resources. It is a tragic irony that the wrong ones always live.
Oh, take him away, Beadle. The sight of him depresses me.
You'll be just in time for supper, Twist. You don't deserve it, but some of us is just born lucky. Born lucky, you boys. No striding in the open air with beast and fowl. No braving of the elements on the open sea. Just picking oakum. A plum job if ever there was one. Sitting on your backside, hour after hour, untwisting old rope and picking out the threads. Decent folk have to sweat for a living. Well, boys, this is Twist. Oliver Twist. Sit down. You will have to help with his education. Show him how to pick the rope. Show him where to sit for his supper. And make sure he minds his manners.
Hello?
We're not supposed to talk at work times.
Oh.
We're not supposed to talk at meal times.
Not supposed to eat at meal times.
We're supposed to live, I reckon. Not for long. My father kept a pie shop. I'm not used to it. How can he live on 3 bowls of gruel a day? An onion twice a week, and half a roll on Sundays. Hey, don't go to the privy, Twist. There's so little going in, you don't let nothing out. I tell you, if I don't get another basin of gruel a day, I'll wake up in the night and eat the lad as is lying next to me. Never mind us. We've got to have more.
You going to ask?
Oh, I've done the brain work. You do the asking.
No fear.
You then, Dick.
Oh, not me.
Well, it'll have to be Twist, if you're all too scared.
And you're not, I suppose. Oh, no.
Twist's going.
Oh, you can't pick on him the minute he arrives. None of us is going, you know we're not.
All right, then. We'll draw lots.
What?
We'll draw lots. Everyone an equal chance. Here you are.
Not me.
Oh, God help us. What do you say, Twist?
Well, he's right. It's the only way. Come on.
God help me.
Quick. Whoever picks the short straw.
Oliver?
Oh, born lucky, Oliver. You ask.
Forward!
We are about to receive, may the Lord make us truly thankful, amen.
Twist. Come on, Twist. We're waiting. Go on, Twist.
What are you doing, boy?
Please, sir, I want some more.
What?
Please, sir, I want some more.
Mr. Bumble! Mr. Bumble! Mr. Beatles are making me speed! The new boy's married!
I beg your pardon, sirs, ma'am, but Oliver Twist has asked for more.
More? Compose yourself, Bumble, and answer me distinctly. Do I understand that he asked for more? After he had eaten the supper allotted by the dietary?
He did, sir.
That boy will be hung. I know that boy will be hung.
The first day here, the first hour here, and he asks for more?
Confine him instantly, Beadle, and post a bill on the gate offering a reward of £1. £5. £5 to anyone who will take him off the hands of the parish. I never was more convinced of anything in my life than that that boy will come to be hung.
£5 reward.
Good morning, Mr. Bumble.
Mr. Sowerberry, good morning to you.
I've finished the coffins for the 2 workhouse women who died last night, Mr. Bumble.
You'll make your fortune, sir. I should have been an undertaker myself.
Think so, Mr. Bumble. The prices you pay at the workhouse are very small.
So are the coffins.
True, Mr. Bumble, true. Well, since you brought in the new system of feeding the poor, the coffins are somewhat narrower and shallower than they used to be. But we must have some profit, Mr. Bumble. Well-seasoned timber is an expensive article, and all the iron handles come by canal from Birmingham.
Well, every trade has its drawbacks. You don't know anyone who's once a boy, do you? An apprentice who is at present a dead weight, a millstone, as you might say, around the parish's throat. Look, generous terms, Mr. Sowerberry, generous terms.
£5? That's so!
A fair offer, eh?
You know, Mr. Bumble, I pay a good deal in rates for the upkeep of the poor.
So?
Well, I was thinking that if I pay so much towards them, I've a right to get as much out of them as I can. I'll take the boy myself, Mr. Bumble. Indeed, I will.
Let me shake you by the hand, sir. One £5 note, sir, and the boy shall be delivered to you within the hour.
Oh, no. Let me take him now. I've a corpse to collect in the village. I could do with an extra pair of hands. I'd stay in the middle of the street if I was you, Oliver.
Why, sir?
Well, the houses might fall down. They've done their best to prop them up, but their future does not look rosy.
Life's dying.
Here, here's a handkerchief, Oliver.
What for, sir?
Clap it over your nose and try not to breathe too deeply. And mind the rats. Here we are. Just one step across the gutter and yes, it seems to be the house, so to speak. No knocker or bell, of course. Hey ho. Hello? Anyone at home? Come on, Oliver, let's go in. Hello? Mr. Sowerberry? Undertaker? And Oliver Twist?
Nobody comes here! Keep back, damn you. Keep back if you've a life to lose.
Nonsense, Market Man, nonsense.
Tell you I won't have her put in the ground.
She wouldn't rest there. The worms would worry her, not eat her. She's so worn away. Come on, Oliver, let's measure her.
But, sir, she's...
Dead? Of course she's dead.
No, it's the...
Smell. Count yourself lucky. This one died yesterday. Hold the end of the tape.
Please, sir.
Come along, come along.
I say, she was starved to death. Her bones were starting through her skin.
5 foot 2.
And she had neither fire nor candle. She died in the dark. In the dark? She couldn't even see her children's faces. I had no work. So I went and begged for her in the streets. And they arrested me for begging and sent me to prison. When I got home, she was dying. They killed her. They starved her to death. I swear before the gods that saw it, they starved her!
Let's take the body now, Oliver. We'll never get it from this bedlam case if we come back for tomorrow. Give me a hand.
Where'd you take her?
Leave her be! Leave her be! Get off me, man! Oh, God! Kill her! Leave her! Get now, Oliver! While we can! Leave her! Well then, Oliver, how did you like your first day as an apprentice undertaker?
Pretty well, thank you, sir. Not very much, sir.
Ah, you'll get used to it in time, Oliver. Nothing when you are used to it. And nothing's what you learn from these parish funerals for crazy-headed paupers. Still, it's a nice sickly season at present. In commercial phrase, Oliver, coffins are looking up.
This is the boy, is it? He's very small.
Yes, dear, he is rather small, but he'll grow. And there's an expression of melancholy in his face, which is very interesting. He'll make a delightful mute.
Come in the kitchen then, you little vagabonds. Here, Charlotte, give this boy some of the cold bits as was put by for the dog. He hasn't come home since the morning, so he can go out. And I dare say the boy ain't too dainty to eat 'em, are you, boy?
No, Mum.
When you've finished, your bed's under the counter. You don't mind sleeping among the coffins, do you? Bad luck if you do, for you can't sleep nowhere else. I'll see to him, Charlotte. I can't stay up all night.
There you are.
From the workhouse, are you?
Yes, Mum.
Oh, Lord, he calls me Mum and all. Oh, hello, Noah.
Oh, you're the new boy, are you?
Yes, sir.
Born and bred in the workhouse, are you?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
9, sir.
Then I'll whop you when you've finished your workhouse, brat. I'm Mr. Noel Claypole and you're under me.
Noah, I saved you a nice bit of bacon for the master's breakfast. Let the boy alone.
Left him alone? Everyone lets him alone, I should think. But his father and mother don't interfere with him too much, eh, Charlotte? Pretty, is she?
Who?
Your mother.
She's dead. Don't you say anything about her to me.
What did she die of, workhouse?
Of a broken heart, some of the nurses told me. I think I know what it must be to die of that.
Oh, told you all along, right? What set you with snivelling now?
Not you.
Oh, not me, eh?
No, not you. Don't say anything more about her. You better not.
Better not! Workhouse, don't be impudent. With her mother what died in the workhouse, she'd no right to be impudent. But she was a nice one, Charlotte. Giving birth in the workhouse. You know what that sort's like.
Oh,
You know, workhouse. It can't be helped now. And of course, you couldn't help it then. But you must now. Your mother was a regular, right down batten.
What did you say?
A regular, right down batten workhouse. And it's a great deal better that she died when she did. Or else she'd have been hard labouring in Bridewell prison. Or transported. Or hung.
You! Charlotte, open the cellar door! Get him down there! Get him in! Go on, shut it, quick! Oh, shucks to mercy, we haven't all been murdered in our beds. What's to be done? He'll kick that door down in 2 minutes. Send to the police officers.
Oh, the military.
No, run to Mr. Bumble now and tell him to come here directly. It's only a black eye, my guys. That's my life. And to think, the dog's gone hungry for him.
Oliver!
Let me out!
You know this here voice, Oliver. Ain't you afraid of it, sir? Ain't you a trembling while I speak, sir?
Oh, Mr. Bumble, he must be mad. No boy in half his senses could venture to speak so to you.
It's not madness, Mom. It's meat.
What?
I spy meat. Is this what you've been a-feeding him?
Closer mercy, yes, sir.
There, Mom. You've overfed him. You've raised an artificial soul and spirit in him, Mom, unbecoming a person of his condition. What have poor person to do with soul and spirit? It's enough that we let him have live bodies. If you'd kept him on gruel, this would never have happened.
Dear, this is what comes of being generous.
He comes of a bad family. Excitable natures. Both the nurse and the surgeon said that mother of his made her way to the workhouse against pain and difficulty as would have killed any decent woman weeks before.
Dear.
Well, hear that, Oliver? Just like Noah said.
A regular right down batten.
Oliver?
He's gone very quiet. Open the door.
He's gone.
What?
How could he?
The back window, Mum. The wretch is so skinny he couldn't squeeze through the bars.
He's a born blackguard, Mom. Don't vex yourself. In my estimation, we are all well rid of him.
Hello, my cupcake. What's the row?
I'm very hungry and tired. Been walking for 7 days.
7 days. Beak's order, eh?
What?
Don't you know what a beak is, my flesh companion?
Yes, it's a bird's mouth.
My eyes, how green. A beak's a magistrate. And when you walk by a beak's order, it's not straightforward, but always a going up and never coming down again. Eh? Was you never on the mill?
What mill?
What mill? Why, the mill. The treadmill. My eyes, he ain't twitching. Oh, but come. You want grub, and you shall have it. What's he got in his pockets, I hear you ask? A bob's worth of ham, and a fourpenny bran. Not to mention a bottle full of swipes. Have a lush of that. Going to London?
Yes.
Got any lodgings?
No.
Money?
No.
suppose you want some place to sleep in tonight, don't you?
Oh, yes. Haven't slept under a roof since I...
Ran away. Don't fret your eyelids on that score. I've got to be in London tonight, and I know a respectable old gentleman as lives there what'll give you lodgings for nothing. And never ask for the change. Well, that is if any gentleman he knows introduces you. And don't he know me? Oh, no, certainly not. Not in the least. What's your name?
Oliver Twist.
My eyes. Suppose you want to know mine?
Well, yes.
Which one?
Pardon?
I, my Covey, am John Dawkins, otherwise known as Jack Dawkins. Otherwise known to my more intimate associates as the Artful Dodger.
Oh.
Tell you what, Oliver, finish that off on the way. We'll have a good long stop before we get to London, so you can polish off the rest while it gets dark. I don't like London in the daytime. Know what I mean?
Hey, wait for me. Very much further.
Just round the corner, Oliver, and home sweet home. Oh, hello.
Leave him be, you leave him be! He's got a knife, now get back inside!
Oh, watch yourself. Not a happy band, Oliver. Definitely not a happy band. It's that sort that spoils the neighbourhood. Follow me. In here.
Now then,
Lummy and Slam.
who's the other one?
A new pal.
Where'd he come from?
Greenland.
Come on up.
Here he is. And he's got a new pal. Introduce you. Oliver Twist. This is Charlie. And this here is the merry old gentleman I told you of. His name's Fagin.
In episode 1 of Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens, Oliver was Edward Long, Mr. Bumble Roger Hume, and Mrs. Mann Pam Ferris. Sowerberry was Bob Goody, Mrs. Sowerberry Gillian Goodman, Noah Alex Jones, Charlotte Kimberly Hope, and the Artful Dodger Richard Pearce. Other parts were played by Jonathan Wyatt, Joyce Gibbs, Simon Carter, Graham Colclough, and Paul Ryan. The music was composed and played by John Kirkpatrick with cellist Catherine Locke. Oliver Twist was dramatised and directed at Pebble Mill by Nigel Bryant. This is London.